the one, the only, Ben Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Table Enabled. As we continue Shulchan Aruch Yomi, today we're doing Siman Reish Mem Zayin 247. As we continue about these discussions about Shlichus for non-Jews, Amir La'akum, Din Einam Yehudim Avim Ksavim B'Shabbos. Mailmen are not Jewish. Can you send your letter with the mailman on Shabbos? Aleph, can you put your mail in a mailbox on Friday afternoon? It's a question which comes up a lot. Aleph, Sholech Adam Megaris B'Yadena Yehudi Afil B'Erev Shabbos Im Chashecha. The simple halacha is you could even give it. The mailman comes to your house. I'm giving you a letter 2 minutes before Shkia. You could do that. V'usha Katzis Lo Dam. However, that's only if they have an arrangement with the mailman, right? That you deliver the mail whenever it's good for you. I'll pay you for the job, but you do whenever it's good for you. So when he does it, he's doing it adaite denafshe, and therefore he's not your shliach. And it's also, we'll discuss why it's not marasayin. We'll have to discuss that. If you tell him, do it on Shabbos, bring it on Shabbos, he's going to be motzi on Shabbos, that's shlichus, right? That's shlichus. Or at least it's marasayin for shlichus. So it's a problem. Even lo katzatz, if he didn't make a deal like that, it depends on this. If there's no post office in your city, b'masa, asher lishloach afilu miyom rishon. This, if there's no post office in the town where you live, even on Sunday you can't send it, because since he's working for you as a skir yom, not he's not in his katzitz, it's not katutz, meaning it's not. You don't pay him for the job, you pay him for the hour. So therefore, if you send him on Yom Rishon and he does it on Shabbos, he's your shliach. V'kvia beidar masa. If there is a post office, meaning it's going to go to the post office first, and then the post office will distribute it whenever they want. Meshachan afilu be'erev Shabbos, you can send him on erev Shabbos, even though you didn't make your kotzeitz, because it's up to the post office to deliver whenever they want. They do it adaite denafshe. There's no shlichus, there's no marasayin. That's only if you give it to the mailman that he can get to the post office, at least to the entrance, to the outer limits of the city, which is basically he can get to the post office to give it to them. And there's another heter the Ramah says, even if you didn't do katzitza, even if there is no post office in your city, Ramah says you can rely on that. If you didn't give it on Friday, so that's a problem. Thursday is okay. Why is Thursday okay? The Shulchan Aruch says Thursday is not okay if there's no post office. I'll explain the Machlokas Ramah and the Shulchan Aruch and Ian to lean on and why we pass them like the Ramah. Let's say you promised this postman that you'd pay him. Obviously, we don't pay postmen; they do it for the government nowadays. So therefore, it's like katzatz. Nowadays, you can give a letter even to the postman because he can do whatever he wants. He's not working for you. He's working. You pay taxes, and the government, basically takes care of these things. Even if you didn't tell him, this is talking about when there's no government in place of this. You paid him. You didn't say how much you're going to give him. Dino kakotzitz. The samcha daite. If you didn't specify not the money, but you say I'm paying you for the job. I'm not paying you based on the hour or based on the day. I'm paying you for the job. Even though you don't tell him how much, it's still like tzitza. It's okay. Avastam, if you don't say anything, even though I plan on giving him payment for the job, he's doing it to get payment from the Jew. And he can do it as fast as he can. He can do it on Shabbos, in the shlichus of the Jew. Gimel, yomim. Let's say I hire him for a certain amount of days to be my postman. Davar katzav b'chol yom alichasav, and I pay you a certain amount. I hire you for a week, and I pay you $10 a day. You don't care if you go today or you go tomorrow. If you do it Erev Shabbos, so that's a problem of marasayin, because it looks like you're giving him to do on Shabbos. It looks like you told him to bring the mail on Shabbos, and there's a problem of hotzah, right? A non-Jew is allowed to do hotzah on Shabbos, but you can't tell him to do that. Dalit. Let's say he's doing it pro bono. He takes the mail for free. I feel no erev Shabbos mother. You give him Friday, it's okay. Says that he's doing it on his own accord. He wants to get in good a good relationship with the Jewish person. So therefore, the Jewish person will do favors for him. It's like a deal, right? Do the job. I don't care when you do the job, and I'll do favors for you. Quid pro quo. The Ramah says the if he does it for free, it's aser. It's good to be machmir because not everyone looks at it as called ketzitza. Maybe it's like the non-Jew views it. Okay, you want me to do it right now for you, and then only then will you. I can expect a favor in return. However, if he comes to you and says, "Do you have any mail? I want to take it for free," then, right, he knows that he's willing, he's volunteering himself. So whatever he's not expecting as much. He's not expecting, I have to do it for the Jew today. So therefore, it's like katzatz. Hey, if the non-Jew is going to a different town, he's not a postman, and you just bring this letter with you. Again, he's doing it for his own accord. He's not doing it for you, and there's no problem with shlichus, and there's no problem with marasai and vav. Let's say you have a person who a butler, a live-in maid who's working for you in general. You can't send with them on Friday. They're going away for the weekend. You can't send a letter with them Erev Shabbos, because again, they're working in general there for you. If you tell them send a letter with this particular job, it's like you're telling them to do it on Shabbos. However, if this guy is hired only to be your personal mailman, Yesh Matir and Koshes Bar Elson and Reish Mandal, if hey, because when he's hired to be your personal mailman, so you're only paying him for being a mailman, and the normal arrangement is you don't care if he's doing it today or doing it tomorrow. So again, he's doing it adaite to nafshe. He's doing it for himself whenever is best for him. So there's no problem with shlichus and there's no problem with marasayin. We'll talk more of this machlokas in Sif Aleph between the Mechaber and the Ramah about shlichus and marasayin and really wrap up this discussion. Ian to lean on coming up next.